Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Rockwood, my forestry only series. And for this episode, I have the Farming Simulator steering wheel by Saytech and Mad Cats. I'm not sure actually who, it says by Saytech on it, I guess, so. Or Saytech, yeah, I think it's Saytech probably is the correct pronunciation there, maybe. Anyway, I've been playing a bit off screen with some of this equipment with the new steering wheel and side panel, of course. And of course, one of the things about the side panel and steering wheel is it's supposed to make it a lot easier and more fun to do forestry. So we're kind of putting that to the test here this episode. I have ran into a few problems, of course. More with the modded items. Obviously, I don't have a Ponzi Scorpion or Buffalo on the map here, so I can't test those out. I do have the Ponzi Scorpion on the Pleasant Valley multiplayer server of mine, and of course, I've tried it out on there. Haven't actually done a whole lot of logging with it. I've just kind of figured out the controls and stuff like that. So that's about all the farther I've gotten there. We'll start with this truck here. Let's get in the truck. And of course, I have the drive control mod on, so I still have to use the keyboard for that yet. I did configure some buttons for that, but it's still, apparently I have to unconfigure the finance screen, and the same thing with the shop menu. It does work. If you look down there, it is shutting the parking brake off, and it will turn it on. But it still brings up the shop and the finance menu. So apparently I got to unassign those buttons. Anyway, the crane here. This is a modded item, and unfortunately it doesn't work. It goes up and down. And let's see, it can turn. And let's see, I guess, oh yeah, it can extend as well. Those are all the functions I have on it. The other functions do not work. So, and I kind of pushed a bunch of buttons on my controller here. So I don't know what axis they're assigned to. If they are, actually, they're probably actually not assigned to an axis, but they simply don't work. Kind of too bad. Yeah, like you got up and down, swivel, and then extend on the boom there, and that is it. So, oh well on that. And we'll take that to the shop here in a minute. The loader here works quite well. I have obviously used the loader already with the steering wheel. Let's see, we are... Yeah, fire up the engine here a moment. So we got the loader controls, tip and functions, and close the grapple. You know, everything works as you'd expect it to. Pull back on the stick, up goes the loader. Push forward on the stick, down goes the loader. Tilt the loader handle to the left. Tilts the bucket, well, log fork in this case, I guess, back towards you. And tilt it to the right, it dumps it. And then the twist function on the handle, twist it to, let's say twist it to the left, I guess that is. Closes it, twist it to the right, opens it. And then if we switch to the back here, it does control that as well, left and right, up and down. And the twist function, I believe, is, yeah, the back. So that's that. Not a whole lot to it. The John Deere here, another item. That unfortunately doesn't work well. Or I shouldn't really even say well, maybe it just doesn't really work with the loader control. Got up and down. And then we have up and down on the front blade, and that's it. None of the other functions seem to work. So that's kind of unfortunate. And I might as well move this here while I'm at it. So yeah, it'd be really cool if this thing worked. Unfortunately, they don't. And I suppose, I don't know if you could actually change that or not. If you could possibly find... See, I don't think you could change that without changing the mod. I'm just guessing here. So... Of course, I can lower the blade, which is the twist function on the loader control here. And then the up and down, let's see, yeah, up and down raises the back. That's it. You don't have close the grapple, swivel the grapple, none of that stuff, unfortunately. Shut that back off. This works the same as the in-game here, up and down, tilt, and close the log fork here. Works the exact same as in-game, works really nice. I've just actually used that to load up that trailer there. And for those of you that are having the Ponzi Scorpion, and I haven't tried on the Buffalo yet, I'm assuming the controls are the same or similar to the Ponzi Buffalo. But you of course have the loader control that controls like half of the functions, up and down, tilt back and forth, etc. And then your left point of view here, the left side of the wheel controls some of the rest of the functions. So that actually kind of threw me for a loop initially when I started playing with the wheel. It's like, okay, what controls the rest of the functions here? And I finally just, it's like, okay, I'm going to figure this out. Started pushing buttons, and it actually is the left point of view knob, or whatever you want to call this thing here. It's the one that, when you're out of a vehicle, moves you back and forth, and front and backwards. That will control the rest of the function on the Ponzi Scorpions and Buffalo. Okay, so, let's see, anything else of important that I can think of here? Up and down when you're outside of a vehicle on the left side of the wheel as well. This is the second point of view. I'm not sure what to call these buttons because it's like a point of view option here. And then you got like point of view buttons. So I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but up and down on the point of view buttons switches your chainsaws. And I guess I could go cut a log, but the left-hand button starts the chainsaw. Actually, you know what? We can probably go cut a log here in a minute. Why not? And this is all on the steering wheel here. I am not touching my mouse here. I'm completely walking around on... And you can see I haven't quite got this walking around thing figured out here yet. Let's see what's here. Lengthwise. Probably looks pretty good in here somewhere. So button 2 is crouch. And then, what button number is it? Button 1, which is underneath your left hand of the steering wheel. I think that was button 1. That must have been button 7. I kind of glanced under there a minute and just like, okay, what button is that? Let's see, what log am I cutting that one? And number 2 is crouch, by the way. Okay, there we go, and that's all cut. Never touch the mouse once during that. Get rid of the chainsaw, get rid of both chainsaws there. So yeah, never touch the mouse once, so that's kind of nice. So you can do everything from the steering wheel if you like to. Personally, I kind of find the mouse easier to use yet, but hey, whatever. It does work. I've got one kind of sticking out there a little bit, don't I? Oops. Okay, away we go. The steering wheel, of course, does make the overall control experience much nicer. We better slow down a bit there. And then the look around is on the loader control as well, with the red light on the gray button. With the blue light on the gray button, then you have your loader control options. Those of you wondering about that. Okay. Unfortunately, the sell point here isn't high enough. Actually, sell those logs off the trailer. I actually do have to unload them. Okay. Let's fire it up here. What I do have to do with the keyboard yet. Okay, let's see how the lower controls are on this one. Up and down, yeah, or tilt, I should say tilt back and forth, and up and down, and open and close. Nope. Pretty standard there, kind of what I expected. Okay, that was like total epic failure there. Let me, try that again. There we go, got some logs this time. Go another. Ooh, we got a big bunch of them there. Big bunch. That was interesting. Something got sold there. Let me switch to an outside view here just so I can see this load. Oh yeah, we got a nice full load. Wow. Go. And a couple remaining ones. Of course, one has to stay in there yet. Why not? Almost would be nice if you had almost like 2 joysticks, or like some of the more advanced loader options. Or maybe like a button or something on the... Actually, there's a button on the loader control here, but I mean actually like a switch or something you could actually operate like up and down the log grapple here rather than twist. At least myself anyway. And I've just got to play with it some more probably to get used to it, but shut that off. I find myself when I twist I tend to either dump or tilt up at the same time, so... Okay, let's head back to our logging area there. Yeah, it's too bad the crane on this truck doesn't work. I wanted to try that. And it's like, oh man. Oh well. So that's probably, if I had to guess, going to be a problem with some of the mods. And then, yeah, I don't know, mod authors will probably maybe update some of their mods, or when they come out with new ones, they might have it right. But this mod obviously is not correct for the axis inputs on the controller here, so it's kind of unfortunate and too bad. Okay. And let's go load some logs here a minute. And I found a view, I think about like this worked. Because once you're doing the loader control, switching back and forth, you know, so you can look around, I find that to be kind of difficult. So I think it was a view like this that left me a pretty good... so I could see everything. I might have cut those a little long. Oh crap. Lost that one. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like I cut them like really too long. Typically when I cut these, I usually always, a little too low there. I'd usually always drive the truck up there so I can actually see how long I have to be. And I actually do have the measuring mod on. Oh, let's see what's here. Nope, not that one, not that one, not that one. Well, I'm not sure what button it is again. I'd actually have to go look. So I could technically use that to measure logs, but I should probably just get rid of that mod because I never use it. And then the one time I did use it, I accidentally turned it on and couldn't figure out how to turn it off. So actually, let me check here. Is it, nope, not that one, that one, that one. This one. I know it was something with this. I don't remember what button it is again that actually turns it on. Anyway. Oh, I accidentally turned the parking brake on. I was saying, why aren't we going anywhere? And there actually is a couple different measuring mods out there. I don't actually particularly like the one I have anyway, so may have to like look into getting a different one here at some point. We're catching on them, but it looks like we're high enough. Oh, we're catching on the front there. Okay, I need to be over a little more yet. Oh, careful, a little tippy there. Good thing vehicles don't take damage, otherwise I'd be in trouble. And the John Deere here is, of course, the important bit of the plan. It allows you to, you know, push up against it. Oh, might get that one there. And so the logs don't just roll away on you. This last one's going to be a bit of a pain. There we go. Okay, should be probably just some tops left, I'm guessing here. Yep. You can switch your views fairly quick with the loader control input there on the side panel. I still find it easier just to kind of pick a view and stick with it. And like I said, the view I had there was working pretty good for me. Okay, I'll shut that off again, and that's the Group 1 one. I was going to say, is it the Group 1 one or the Group 2? Ah, yes, it'd be the Group 1 because this is the bigger one. The smaller one is over on the chopper there. Ooh, did I get all of them? Nope, of course not. That's fine. I think I better be careful. I might lose another one. Go. out from underneath the blade here without... There we go. Perfect. Last one's usually almost a little bit on the tricky side to get out, just because it's right next to the blade there. Okay, there's all the logs loaded that we have out here at the moment. Shut that off there for the moment. Let me just double check here. We don't have anything else laying around that I missed. A little bit, on the weedy side here, so I could definitely lose a log in here probably. All I should do is like get the push mower mod and just like mow this area. That'd be kind of funny. Anyway, so I get the truck fired up again and head back. I think we'll stick with an outside, not that view. Definitely not that view. There we go. Stick with an outside view here just so I can actually see the log. Ooh, that's a hill there. Did not realize that. Okay, folks, I think we'll wrap up the episode here. I'm going to get this unloaded. And if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.